Let's talk about fear. That tingly panic button feeling when your mom uses your full name or your phone hits 1% battery. Our brains evolved to keep us alive, but now that we're not dodging saber-toothed tigers, we've invented 1,000 new anxieties just to keep things interesting. So today, we're diving into the wild world of phobias. The weird, the wacky, and the why does this exist? Quick disclaimer, some of these are real serious disorders, but we're keeping it light and curious. My research? A deep dive into the internet while procrastinating? So correct me in the comments if I butcher a scientific term. Let's get into it. First up, Thanatophobia, the fear of death. It's the existential dread that sneaks up when you're eating, showering, or just trying to sleep. My brain loves to sabotage peaceful moments with, what if this is your last meal? Thanks, brain. The irony? Worrying about dying so much you forget to actually live, not lost on me, trust me. Necrophobia is the fear of dead things. Corpses, skeletons, even that houseplant you forgot to water. It's a pretty reasonable fear. Dead stuff is just wrong. Horror movies with zombies, nope. I'm switching to cartoons. Taxidermy, hard pass. My solution, gardening. If something dies, it's just fertilizer. Circle of life, right? Megalophobia is the fear of massive objects. Giant statues, ships, mountains. Seeing something huge makes me feel like an ant about to be squished. Even a wind turbine can trigger a final destination scenario in my head. The world scale is humbling, but not in a good way. Don't look down. You might feel like you're in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Thalassophobia, the fear of the deep sea. It's not the water, it's what's lurking in the dark below. Giant squids, prehistoric sharks, or something even weirder. Every deep-sea TikTok video just confirms I'll never swim past my ankles. The ocean is an endless black void with nightmare fish. I'll stick to my bathtub, thanks. The only monster there is my own reflection. More on that later. Trypophobia, the disgust at clusters of small holes, lotus pods, honeycombs, even iPhone cameras make my skin crawl. It's not fear, it's a primal, you, response. I'd rather face a spider than a Suriname toad. Don't Google it. Triple lens phones? Case goes on immediately. Automatonophobia is the fear of things that look human but aren't. Mannequins, dolls, animatronics. The uncanny valley makes department stores feel like horror movies. Those plastic eyes, judging me. With AI and robots getting more lifelike, this phobia is only getting worse. I'll be the one hiding from my robot butler. Claustrophobia, the fear of tight spaces. Elevators, MRI machines, even a snug sleeping bag can trigger panic. It's not about trauma, it's the loss of control. My brain starts calculating oxygen left in the room. Once I got stuck in a bathroom stall and nearly wrote my will on toilet paper. Freedom never felt so good. Agoraphobia isn't just fear of open spaces, it's the fear of being somewhere you can't escape if things go wrong. Crowded markets, bridges, or just being far from home can trigger it. My wallet at the end of the month? Terrifyingly empty space. For some, it's so bad they feel trapped at home. It's like having a tiny, pessimistic director in your head planning disaster. Acrophobia, the fear of heights, high balconies, tall buildings, even photos can make my stomach drop. The call of the void is your brain's way of saying, hey, don't jump. Window washers? Superhuman. Let's keep both feet on the ground, please. Coulrophobia, fear of clowns. Thanks Stephen King for making clowns the ultimate nightmare fuel. There's something deeply wrong about a painted-on smile and giant shoes. Even good clowns are creepy. If I see one in a dark alley, I'm out. No questions asked. Zoophobia is the fear of animals. Any animal. Dogs, cats, even hamsters can be unpredictable. Our ancestors knew any animal could be a threat. Furries? That's a whole new level of confusion. I once saw a jar of pickled snakes and nearly fainted. I'll stick to houseplants. They only die if I forget to water them. Phasmophobia, the fear of ghosts. I still run up the stairs after turning off the basement lights. My rational brain says ghosts aren't real, but my irrational brain disagrees, loudly. Every creak is a ghost, every shadow is a threat. Blankets are my only defense. Science. Enochlophobia, the fear of crowds. Supermarkets and train stations feel like boss battles. My social battery drains instantly in a sea of strangers. I'd rather have a party of one me, snacks in my room. That's my kind of crowd. Social phobia is more than shyness. It's the fear of being judged. I rehearse phone calls, avoid asking for help, and treat every interaction like a performance. Job interviews? Terrifying. Eventually you have to choose brave the world or live on instant noodles. Tough call. Hypochondria, fear of having a serious illness. Every cough becomes a Google search spiral. WebMD is not your friend, it's your enabler. You become hyper-aware of every weird body sensation. The only cure? Never Google your symptoms. But good luck with that. Esoptrophobia, the fear of mirrors or your own reflection. It's not just vanity, it's the horror of seeing something you shouldn't. Vampires have it easy. No reflections, no problem. I'll just avoid mirrors and assume I look great. Ignorance is bliss. Thanatophobia, the fear of making decisions. Even small choices feel monumental. I'll spend ages making pros and cons lists, then eat cereal for dinner anyway. It's analysis paralysis at its finest. Life doesn't come with a strategy guide, unfortunately. Monophobia, the fear of being alone. It's not just loneliness, it's a terror of solitude. Silence becomes deafening and you'll do anything to fill the void. For some, being alone feels like punishment, not peace. Sun Tung, your fans need that new album, Stat. Chromophobia, the fear of colors, or sometimes just one color. A bad experience with a certain shade can trigger panic. For me, it's that sickly hospital green. Instant unease. Designers, please pick better palettes. Think of the chromophobes. Lightning round, nomophobia, fear of being without your phone. Hippopotamonstrous squipedaliophobia, fear of long words, cruel. Ablutophobia, fear of bathing. Arithmophobia, fear of numbers. Philophobia, fear of love. Poganophobia, fear of beards. Phobophobia, fear of having a phobia. There's a phobia for everything, air, cooking, even the number 13. And my favorite, Fortnite phobia, the fear of seeing a 12-year-old do a dance you don't recognize. Epidemic status rising, the list goes on, but you get the idea. If you can name it, someone's probably afraid of it. Humans are creative like that. What have we learned? The human brain is weird and wonderful, capable of fearing anything. From death to beards, there's a label for every anxiety. It's oddly comforting. We're all wired differently, and that's what makes us human. Maybe some of these are just fancy names for everyday quirks. I'm not lazy, I have Majirocophobia. See? It works. That's our tour of human anxieties. From clowns to colors to empty wallets, we've covered a lot. What's your weirdest fear? Share it in the comments. This is a safe space for weirdos. Making this video was weirdly therapeutic. It's nice to know I'm not alone in my irrational fears. Sometimes the best way to deal with fear is to laugh at it. Thanks for hanging out. If you enjoyed, hit like and subscribe for more weirdness. Stay safe, stay weird, and don't look under your bed tonight. Bye.